going on, everybody? Welcome back to another ReZero reaction. Hope you all are doing well on this fine day or night, wherever you are. Now, as I did in the last episode, during this episode, I will be stopping at certain parts and then reading through the light novel version and kind of comparing the two and see if anything important was left out or not. Because a few people from the last video said they enjoyed that, so I'll be happy to do it again. Now, the last episode was awesome. We had that wonderful moment with Otto and Subaru. Definitely one of my favorite scenes so far from season 2. I really loved that moment with Otto. And I cannot wait to see what their relationship grows into later on in the series. But yeah, and of course we saw the Beatrice scene in the beginning of the last episode, which was really interesting. Like how the book is telling her what to do, how to interact with Subaru ever since the beginning. But she definitely cares for Subaru. I was wondering why she kind of let Subaru die at the beginning of the last episode when they're in the library, but I guess maybe it's just because the book told her to let him die, something simple as that. Because she was definitely deeply saddened by the fact that he died. So who knows, man? Who knows? And I didn't notice in the last episode when Ryuzu said her name. Her last name is actually different. Someone in the comments pointed that to me. Like the Ryuzu who had Garfield, like choking Subaru out. Her name was Ryuzu Shima. And I guess in the episode before last episode, which was maybe episode 6, I believe, that Ryuzu last name was Bilma. Ryuzu Bilma. So there's multiple Ryuzus apparently, which is really interesting. Well, I don't know if there's multiple. There's at least 2, as far as we know. But I'm sure we'll get some explanation on that at some point. But yeah, I don't want it to stall for too long here. This is episode 8, obviously, and it is called The Value of Life. And in the book, this is actually the start of chapter 4. And chapter 4 is called The Value of a Life, which is just a slight difference there. So yeah, let us go on ahead and start watching this, shall we? So yeah, let's see here what Subaru and the gang has in store for us. I'm assuming they're going to the mansion now. I think they rendezvoused with Ram, so I'm starting to wonder if he'd arrive before got the gang. Let's go. But I mean, Ram has close ties with Roswell, obviously, so I'm wondering if Roswell told her to go hell. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I wonder if Roswell's like keeping an eye on what's happening. But maybe not. Oh yeah, orders from Roswell. It was my own decision that... Okay. Gosh. Awfully composed, huh? That laugh that Subaru had was like one of the most sincere laughs he's ever had in the series. Oh, I kind of missed that dialogue. We're going to escape. Garth can't leave the graveyard. Oh, that's true. I mean, it's time to trial. We'll leave while his attention is away. What does Subaru have in his mind? Golden opportunity. Oh, what was he trying to do? 3 days ago, before he was interrupted. What was Subaru doing, bro? 3 days ago. Was it the talk with Roswell? Was that it? Because no, before he got captured, confined, I think he was in a talk with Roswell, so maybe that's it. Either way, I'm gonna bop to this opening real quick. I'll have to cut this out. Let's do this. Love this opening. Oh, there's the multiple Ryuzus. That damn bunny. Wonder what the importance of that bunny is. The rabbit. Ah, yeah, that's right. It was Roswell. Spill the beans, Roswell. So in this last little section that just happened in the beginning, nothing too much has changed. There was this, excuse me. There was a funny scene when Subaru first sees Ram, when they first meet up. He thought that Otto got followed by Ram, and he's like, Otto, on 3, we split up and run. You make all the noise you can, distract her. I'll be silent and run away. It's like, and he's like, look at her eyes, she's planning to kill us. It's just a funny moment, but nothing important, obviously. And in the novel, he kind of pesters about more about Roswell's orders, I guess. And Ram says Roswell's orders were just to aid him. That's it, aid him. Which obviously we know, as in it says right here in the scene. So yeah, again, nothing crazy left out there. There's obviously a lot more dialogue and stuff, but nothing too important to share, you know. So let's get to this part, the Roswells. You know, excited for this. What information will Subaru be able to get out of this guy, if any? Did order her to help you. Roswell's such a creep, dude. Something only you can answer. A member of the Witch's Cult. That's what I was wondering. Just answer the question, Roswell. Where did she get that gospel? Enemy? Honestly, I mean, he definitely cares for Beatrice a lot. That's terribly hard for him to say. So I'd like to offer you a helping hand. Just answer the question as well. Damn it. It is true what you saw was something closely resembling a gospel. It's not a gospel? From the witch cult? It's a magical text that tells the true future of which only two copies. It is the closest there is to the Tomb of Wisdom. Or the Tome of Wisdom. So did Petokis have the other copy then? Because his book could tell the future, right? I believe it did. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I mean, his book was a gospel, and Roswell was saying that Beatrice is not a gospel. I don't know. That's interesting. That is interesting. The Tome of Wisdom. Well, that is true as well. I forgot about that. She calls it a gospel. Roswell said you were to ask the question. And he didn't say, I wanted him to say that last time. Maybe he forgot about it? Insufficient. Tell her this. I am that person. Wait. What? Get her to ask the question. And when she asks the question, say, I am that person. I am that person. So the question is about somebody, I assume. Subaru is that somebody? Man, I cannot wait until we figure out what this means. Answer it with affirmative. Okay. If you do that, I lie with you. What is happening? This is so much. Because it is in the contract that she's powerless to override. You just punch him in the face either way. What an interesting conversation. One last question, alright. Yeah. I don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone who watches the anime is fishy of Roswell. There's no way no one trusts Roswell, man. That was an interesting conversation. We learned that apparently, according to Roswell, she's not a witch cultist. The book is just called a gospel because there's no other name for it. And there's two of them. She has one of them, and someone else has one. And they tell the future, and that's why I thought Betelgeuse was the holder of the other book, the gospel that Beatrice has. And what was it? The Tome of Knowledge? Is that what it is? The Tome of Wisdom. That's what it's called. It's not the Tome of Wisdom. It's the closest there is to the Tome of Wisdom. Okay. And there's a lot we just don't know. So many questions. And I am that person. I really want to figure out what this... I can't wait till he asks Beatrice that. I seriously cannot wait. But I'm going to look through the book now and see if anything was left out. Because that was an important conversation. I'm eager to see if anything was changed, you know? So when Subaru asks Roswell if she's a witch cultist, Roswell says this. That girl's not a witch cultist. She has nothing to do with those hurling themselves over the great waterfalls in search of love that does not exist. Though it is true that the book is of a similar nature. So, the book is of a similar nature. So does that mean it actually is a book associated with the witch cult? Maybe I'm just interpreting it wrong. But the book is of a similar nature. I do not know how much of which you are aware, but the Gospels possessed by witch cultists are incomplete. The number of notations is limited, their contents vague, varying depending upon the interpretation. To have such an unfriendly tome determine the path of the possessor's fate is rather arbitrary, is it not? And Subaru says, you're crazy detailed about this. All I heard was that it was a holy writ that prophesies the future. And then Roswell says, witch cultists can gush forth from anywhere, particularly sanctuaries connected to a witch, such as that which I administer. So there's other sanctuaries then for the other witches, I suppose? Unless he's just talking about this one. It is not merely once or twice that I've skirmished with them. I have found traces of the tomes amid the cinders of their corpses. However, I know they are frauds because only the possessor may read their contents. And then, Subaru remembers the time he had the gospel from Betelgeuse, and he can read it, obviously. And Roswell says that Beatrice possesses a complete edition. And I'll put the pages up for you guys to read because I'm going to be skipping over a few lines. And here, Roswell remembering a certain memory in the past, like just here. So he mentions the name of the book, obviously, a magical tome that records the future. Subaru's body stiffened, feeling like the air in the room had suddenly gotten colder. And the cause was Roswell, head hung just before him. The ghastly aura emanating from him made Subaru draw in his breath. Then Roswell says, sorry, seems like I was recalling an amusing memory for a short while. But yeah, it's interesting. It seems like Roswell, I don't know, might have a connection with one of those books. Or something happened in the past that was associated with the book or something. Who knows? Who knows? And a couple pages later on, after Roswell said to tell Subaru to tell Beatrice that he's that person after he asked the question, he says that her reason for staying at the Forbidden Library, or the archive of forbidden books, was all due to a pact that he heard of. Then he asks what kind of pact did she form with Roswell, and Roswell confirms that there's no pact that was made between them. So the pact that she had to protect the library was formed with a different person. It was not formed with Roswell, which is interesting to know that. And then after that, it's pretty much the same as the anime. But I'll put some of the pages up for you guys, because I didn't mention absolutely everything that was different. Just more of the important things. Actually, one more little interesting thing that I noticed here. A little bit after Subaru says he'll punch Roswell in the face if he's lying, or if it doesn't work, it seems like he's talking to himself here. He says, "Surely you can allow me this much. After all, it seems I'm not up to the task." Averting his gaze, the tone of Roswell's voice fell slightly as he whispered. When Subaru, unable to clearly make out the latter half, prompted him with a "What was that?" he shrugged his shoulders. So I'm glad I caught that. It's almost like he was talking to someone else other than Subaru. And Subaru didn't hear him, of course, but I thought I'd throw in there as well, because that is interesting. But yeah, let us continue on here. See what we got. Ally to all of you. Yeah, sure, Roswell. That was informative, though. That was a good idea from Subaru.
仕方ないわね。いいのか？バルスを手助けするようにロズワール様に命じられているもの。
Yeah, Ram coming in clutch. Oh, but how will we? Oh,
ラムたちは3人。
can only carry 2 people, huh?
バルスたちが人間的に半人前でも質量的には1人ずついる。さすがに3人で乗るのは厳しいわ。
Such a savage. Oh, Garfield. Hello. Okay. I did not expect to see Garfield this early. What the hell are you doing here, Garfield? Oh, man. His plans were leaked. I mean, would he really attack Ram? There ain't nothing lovable about you at all. That's what I like about you. What? Don't assume things too early, Subaru. Oh. Oh, what did it say? Hoshin was Banan Sunset? Oh, I didn't notice that. They understood that. There's something behind that that we don't know. What does that mean? It's a saying based on the tale of how the legendary traded Hoshin brought the small nation of Banan to ruin. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I guess I was wrong about him not wanting to hurt Ram. He doesn't care about Roswell. That's all the more reason to do it. He's gonna turn into the beast form or something. He needs to eat a Snickers. Oh. Come on, Ram. See how Garfield fights. It's like powered up. About to go Super Saiyan or something. What's this? Oh. Oh, we got... Okay. All the villagers. That's nice. Let's go, villagers. They're taking a liking to them. for sure. Ugh, I don't know if you guys will be able to do much. Oh no. He's in beast mode. He's in beast mode, isn't he? He's full Pokemon mode. Ugh. Holy shit. Or that's just like, is he coming up? Man. she was done for. She was done for. Oh my god. It's looking like Tony the Tiger, the mascot for the cereal brand. Oh no. I shouldn't be laughing right now. This is getting serious. I think it's too late. Holy, he is big. He is. Can Garfield even listen to reason in that state? No, no, Otto, no, no. Otto. Holy shit. He's dead. Otto. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. I can't just He's gonna kill all the villagers. Oh my. Oh, his land dragon. Oh, that escalated really quickly. No, not as. He just got teleported. His fucking land dragon. Everyone just died. Everyone just died. Wait, what's happening? Is it? He teleported back into his like cell area? Huh? Bro. Alright. Catch you guys in the next episode. I'm done. Stupid episode. Why? Why does everything have to go wrong? Where is this? Why is it all snowy? That was his cell. That was his cell, right? There's no way that much time has passed. Does he remember what's happening? Bro, Otto saved Subaru. Otto. Oh my god, such a bro. I just can't. Did we find out why that necklace teleports him? Like what triggers that? I can't remember. No man, what the hell is happening in this show? In this episode? This is crazy. Did time literally just go whoosh, like that? Or did he get teleported like somewhere completely random? There's no way I could have teleported him that far away. It's like a different country or something. This has got to be the sanctuary. Ugh, fucking chills, dude. Honestly, Subaru just witnessed his best friend die. And everyone just died. Everyone. And his land dragon. Where is it? Is this just the village or the sanctuary still? The houses and stuff? Yeah. This reminds me of the Frozen Bonds OVA. The bunny. The freaking bunny. That bunny was in the opening. The rabbit. What importance does the rabbit have? Okay. Oh, that's fucking terrifying, bro. I've never hated rabbits so much than I do now. Oh, there's a lot of... Okay, they have symbols on them. One of them does. Oh my god, no. No way. Oh. Oh. This episode is fucked up, man. That was actually kind of terrifying. Oh my god. That has got to be one of the worst deaths ever. For Subaru, that has got to be the worst. That was gruesome. Holy crap. I almost had to look away. That was kind of disturbing. Oh my god, bro. The necklace reacted to something, I don't know, and it fast forwarded time, I guess. Like, bro, I didn't realize it was gonna escalate that much. I was literally making jokes about Garfield looking like Tony the Tiger, and then things just went up from there, or down, I should say. Very, holy crap, that was freaking gruesome. I almost don't even want to look at the book. It's gonna explain in a little more detail. Like, it's gonna be really detailed about that death, and I'm gonna do it anyways. See if there's anything left out when Garfield first appeared there, and give me time to not feel absolutely devastated for Subaru. Holy shit! Holy shit, bro! Oh my god! Oh, I almost. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. So nothing different too far here, so far at least. But right before Subaru is about to get killed, I mean, right before he gets like teleported, when Garfield is like about to slash at him, Subaru is basically thinking that he will get revenge in the next world. He will make him pay. I'll chew you the pieces. Subaru is absolutely pissed at Garfield. He is pissed. And actually, it says here, which makes a little more sense now. Right before Subaru gets teleported, Patlash, or his land dragon, throws Subaru, and he gets teleported. But that's because he was like right at the edge of the barrier. So yeah, Patlash. I keep calling her Patlash. That's what the book says his land dragon's name is. I don't know if that's correct, but Patlash, flings him past the barrier and he gets teleported. And then, of course, she was severed in two. I'm just reading the rabbit attacks in the novel. Ugh. It's grotesque, man. So just look at this. At that very moment, he sensed something furry enter his mouth, ripping out his tongue. His throat was violated, opening a path from his windpipe to his stomach, from which his viscera could be voraciously eaten. He was being chewed away. Fangs invaded from his anus, crashing inside his body against those that entered from the mouth. As if in a contest, they raced left and right to consume his inner organs, making mincemeat out of Subunansky. Oh, it's disgusting, man. Disgusting. Yeah, nothing of too importance was left out there. Just some details here and there. But let's get right back into this, I suppose. Let's see what we got. How are you doing, Subaru? How you doing, man? Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Subaru needs a therapy session. Oh, what? You have once again earned the qualification. What? Echidna? Oh. Feels so calm, it's kind of creepy. Your soul self would have crumbled. Yeah, it was about to. Only when your P is here, though. Overwrite the vow. Man. It's so weird seeing them all uppity, man, after everything that just happened. I can't. It's still kind of funny though. I just can't. I can't take this seriously. Oh my god. Did you notice something? Dude, this is happening right after your last tea party. Oh. Oh. So because yeah, he died a few times after that. The first party. Wait, that can only mean you know how this happened. Oh, does she know about Return by Death? Oh, oh, that's. Oh my god, this is huge. He can say it. Oh my god, this is huge, man. It's so weird for him to be able to say that. Before I heard you, I saw you. He can finally, he can talk about it. He's been holding this in. Oh my god. It's because he hasn't been able to talk about this at all to anyone. So even if it's Echidna, it must be a huge relief. What does that do to the timelines? Like, this. Oh, so many questions. I know. Bro. Ekidona. I know every step you've taken. She knows everything that's happened. Shibu can finally talk about everything. Oh my god. This is it. Can we trust Ekidona? She seemed like a good, decent person. Oh my. What a crazy episode. What a crazy episode. This OST, man, it's freaking amazing. Is there anything past this? I doubt it. Oh my god. What a hell of an episode. What a hell of an episode that was. So I guess that's why I've seen people call Ekidona best girl. That scene right there. Holy shit. So I guess that means there's like no timelines, I suppose. Like when he dies, it's kind of just time reverses, maybe. I don't know, man. This episode was too much. This episode is too much. Only ReZero can make me feel this way. Only ReZero. Such an amazing show. And I skimmed to the book again for that talk with Ekidona. Nothing of importance happened or that was changed in the book. So we're good in that part. I don't know, man. This episode was just absolutely insane. To the conversation with Roswell, to the Garfield scene, Otto saving Subaru, his land dragon Patrash saving Subaru, to him getting teleported, to him the area being snowy for some reason. Like, was it that did time pass or something? Because he was still in the sanctuary, right? So that's confusing. The freaking rabbits, they had a little symbol on them too, the rabbits. So maybe they're being controlled by someone. And of course, until this Ekidona conversation. If not for her, man, Subaru was going insane when he returned by death. He was about to kill himself. I feel like. I mean, I don't know. And just having him be able to talk about return by death to someone, that is huge. That is insane. It's like a huge burden, a huge weight just lifted off of him. To be able to talk about everything to someone. Venting to someone about everything, man. Like, I can't even imagine how Subaru felt in that moment. And Ekidona was watching from the beginning, she says. She was watching from the beginning. I think she said that. But why? Why was she watching from the beginning? Why? As soon as Subaru got into the world, she was watching? As soon as he got into the world? Let me check. Let me make sure exactly what she said. Yeah, she says she knows every step that he's taken on his path where he is now. She was watching. Like, how did she know about Subaru in the beginning? How did she know to watch him? How did she know the power he had? How did she know about him? That's what I'm wondering. Did she know about this? It's so many questions, so little answers. I just. Did she know about Subaru before this pact, I guess, he has with Satella? Did he know about him before all that happened? Like, if she was watching Subaru and she knew he had that power, then she might, I don't know, she might have a lot of answers for Subaru in regards to Satella and the relationship he has with her, if there was any at all. I don't. When did Subaru even make this pact with her? When was this pact made? So many questions. So many questions. If it even was a pact, I don't know, man. This series just destroys me. I'm so sad and happy for Subaru. I'm so happy for him. But man, this episode was gruesome for him. Everything. And I'm wondering when he gets out of this. I don't know if I can't remember if I talked about this earlier, like a few minutes ago, but will he be okay? His sanity? Because obviously when he's in this area with Ekidoni, his sanity is completely fine. I'm just wondering when he gets out, will he be alright? Again, fantastic episode. I love this show so freaking much. So freaking much. But I'm gonna end it there. This video of mine is getting very long now. If you can believe it, this is 2 hours into recording. 2 hours. All because of me looking through this book. So I have plenty of editing to do. But again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for support. Have a damn good night or day, wherever you are. I will catch you on the next episode, and hopefully it's not as gruesome as this one. 'Cause, my God. Peace.